Hi everyone, Az here from HeelvsBabyface. So I was greeted this morning when I woke up with the wonderful news that there is in fact a brand new BATWOMAN vignette for our viewing pleasure. Now, I had stuff that I needed to do in the morning and then I had the gym. So I decided not to watch it then and to build up the anticipation. So I did my stuff, went to the gym, came back, got something to eat, then relaxed for a bit, put on a podcast for me to chill, and now that I'm ready to work, it's time to watch it. However, if I was to watch it here, Warner Brothers, they're going to take the video, and we can't have that now. That's naughty. So I'm going to start the reaction, then I'm going to cut it, and then you're going to come in at the end of it, after the 30, 40 seconds, whatever it may be. But if you follow me on TwitTwat, I'm going to keep the camera rolling throughout. So I'm going to post up the full reaction on Twitter at the same time as I release this video. So it's up now if you want to see the full thing. And then no doubt we'll get into a discussion piece because I'm absolutely convinced that this is going to be a work of art and not at all full of wokeness and misandry whatsoever. So with that said, let's have a watch of the video. This is so stupid! How does she know? She's not a junkie. She's just given her a watch. She's gonna die. She's gonna OD to... Oh, whatever. Right, okay. I'll see you guys on the other side of the credits, because obviously we got some stuff that we need to discuss. Oh, freaking hell. Hello there. So, let's just get straight into this, people. Let's just get straight into it. First and foremost, I don't think that this is from the show. I think this is a trailer which has been specifically designed for promotional purposes. I don't think it's a scene which has been cut up or anything like that. I think this was just filmed as is. Sometimes they do that. So because of that, we can only view this in the context that it gives us, because there's no other context for us to draw upon, which makes Kathy Kane look even more stupid as a person. It really does. It makes her look irrational and dumb, to be perfectly honest with you, as well as sexist. It's the only way that I can describe this, because it's full of misandry. What a surprise. Just like the first trailer. So we have here a Gotham Street, you know, dirty Gotham Street, and a homeless person by the looks of it. She got a piece of cardboard out front. I think that says help. I can't make out what the rest of the thing says. I think it says help though, right? So homeless person on the street with a cardboard sign out saying help. We then have Kathy Kane walking up to her and giving her some money. I mean, by the way, this homeless person, she's got great makeup and a lovely hairdo. So homelessness clearly pays in Gotham City. But that's just by the by. So Kathy Kane goes and hands her some money. Nothing wrong with that. I've given homeless people money before. I'm sure plenty of you have given homeless people money before. If you're so inclined, that's just what we do. So she walks down the street after handing over the money. And this guy, who's, I think, a member of the Crows, which is the security unit. By the way, can I just point you to his hat? Doesn't that crow symbol look awfully like another symbol from, I don't know, let's say a military perspective from, I don't know, roughly around 70 years? You get the drift. So he says, I wouldn't do that if I were you. You know? So he says that. To which, of course, she just looks at him with disgust. Because why would you question him? Why would you ask him why? You know, why would you do any of that? Just look at him with disgust when he says that, you know? So she looks at him with disgust, and when she goes past him, he says, "It'll only encourage them. It'll only encourage them." To which she stops, as if somebody has just, like, you know, spat in her face or something. And this is where if normality was existent, which it isn't, she could turn around and she could say, "Why?" That's what she should say. If she has, you know, any sort of common sense, question him. Why? And then he could say, "Well, you know, look at them. They're just all scummy. They're just taking over the street. You give them money, they keep coming back." You know, and then it will show him off as elitist. It'll show him off as snobbish. And you'll see his true colours in that context, right? Or he could say, "Look, the junkies. You give them money, it feeds the habit. And if they know that they're going to get money from the street, they'll just keep coming back for more and more, and you're not helping them." There could be another reason. There could be another reason why he's saying that. He's actually trying to give us some good advice. That person there, they look nice. The makeup's lovely. The hairdo's beautiful. They could just be nicking off now to their local dealer with that money, whatever it was she gave her, 20, 100, whatever she gave her. Get herself a little bit of a fix. Done. I'm done for the night. I'll come back tomorrow, do a little bit more grafting. So, no, she doesn't say anything to him at all. Just based off him saying, "I wouldn't do that if I were you. It'll only encourage them." She then turns around, by the way, with a multitude of attitude, faces, and smugness. Look at just... she just keep... Look, big eye roll. Smug time. Time to get smug. Time to get smug. I am Batwoman, and I am smug. And then she does the smug neck turn. You know, you can't just turn normally. You got to do the smug neck turn. Tilt your head. Thank God my neck's feeling better. So she turns around with a tilty neck turn, walks past the guy, goes back to the homeless girl, and gives her freaking watch. Now, this is Kathy Kane, so no doubt her watch probably costs a bob or two. Might be worth a few $100s, might be worth a few $1,000, for all we know. With no context as to why she's there. Why that homeless person is there. Now, from a commonsensical point of view, it's probably not the best thing to give a homeless person hundreds of pounds outright. Okay? If you truly want to help them, give them some food, give them some water, give them an address of a shelter that they can go to, point them in the right direction. But handing over hundreds of dollars worth of either goods or cash to a homeless person is probably very dangerous for them. Because if they are a risk, an alcoholic, a drug addict, anything like that, it's going to get immediately pawned and they're just going to die. They're going to OD, or they're going to drink themselves into a stupor and possibly die. Or they're going to show off to my friends, "Look what I got," and they could get knifed, killed, anything, robbed, the whole job lot. Not a clever thing to do. But she goes and hands it over anyway. Why? Based off what that man said. "I wouldn't do that if I were you. You'll only encourage them." She is mad. This woman, Kathy Kane, is stark, raving mad. The misanthropy is just insane levels. Doesn't question him, just does everything against what he says. Is this anti-authoritarian, though? Is that why she's doing it? Is this what the advert's trying to say? No, the advert's about anti-authority. What? Why? He's not guarding her. He's got no throw over her, the homeless person. He's just trying to give her some advice as she walks past. He's giving a woman advice. Now, I'm not saying man to woman, but it's not as if he's like just looking after guys and he hates women. He's a misogynist, because if he's a misogynist, he wouldn't have given her advice not to give her money. So he's clearly not a misogynist. The levels of stupidity in this trailer are patoosh. So she could have signed this woman's death warrant. This young girl, she could have signed her death warrant based off a guy going, I wouldn't do that if I were you. It'll only encourage them. And then, by the way, she doesn't say thank you. She just looks at her in a smug way, because all women in this show are smug. Smug, smuggity smug, 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 smug. Yeah, I gotta watch. Yeah. And then, this crazy bint, we're gonna go with bint. This crazy bint just locks eye contact onto this guy as if to say, no man gonna tell me what to do, Just look, doesn't break eye contact. Look at her. Mad. I did that because you gave me advice. Absolutely stark, raving bonkers. And then smug face, tilted neck, smug face. Because she's going to get on a bike. Tilted neck, smug face. More smug face. Smug. This is your promotional material. This is doing nothing but telling people not to watch this piece of trash. First of all, it's saying, if you're a man, fuck off. We want nothing to do with you in this show. Because we don't care anything about you. You are scum. So if you're a man, it's just saying, don't even bother with this. And if you're a woman, it's saying, do you know what women should be in our show? What's that? Complete bitches. Oh. Yeah, all women in our shows, they're just horrible, horrible people. Let's all go on to Twitter and tweet Orange Man Bad. Oh, look, she's got a smug face. And then he just rides off, and then there we go. Sundays, this fall being the operative word. It'll fall in the ratings in no time. Just a terrible, just 30 seconds to bury your show. That's all it required. 30 seconds to bury your show by showing that your protagonist is mental. Absolutely mental. Has no rational thought whatsoever. Can't think one step ahead. Never mind 3 steps ahead. And Batman, he's 10 steps ahead of everyone. She can't even go. She could have potentially killed somebody, signed their death warrant, because one person gave her some advice, which for all we know, could have been good advice. Unbelievable. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed the vid of this crazy nut job BATWOMAN. If you did, do get a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Why is it so hard? Why is it so hard to... Why is there a problem? If you did, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and Twitch for live streaming. Links there in the description box down below. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.